Yo riders, Manuel here, Servus from the Pain Cave. Stage 2 of this month's ZRacing Series brings us to Scotland for the route BRAEk-fast Grits and Grits. We've got 22 kilometers of constant up and down with 260 meters of climbing and a brutal uphill finish. The advanced pan is stacked again. Let's check the names to watch today. There are some super powerful riders such as Standerski, Karluk and also Christian Grupp. My velo ranking put me in 23rd position. I'm actually among the best sprinters, but it will not help me a lot today since we gotta match the insane explosiveness and 2 to 5 minute power of these guys at the front. So let's go and see how the race turns out. I raced this route back in February at the Flamme Rouge Racing World Tour. Back then I was at the bottom of the highest category and I remember I had to let go the front group in like the second lap of the breakaway bay loops. We'll try to do that better today as we approach the square summit south, which will also be the uphill finish later. I made great progress in the past few months. I rode 12,000 kilometers this year, and I finally also started to take some supplements to support my body with vitamins, magnesium, and proteins. And I'm also thinking about adding creatine to my supplement to further improve my explosiveness in future. So if you have some experience with that, let me know in the comments. I'm feeling great at this point. I'm at the very front of the peloton. I think I could have even played it a bit cooler and stayed a bit further behind to save a few watts. But of course, that way you risk to fall behind if there are some splits. So you see my second best time up square summit south, 5.8 watts per kg for 1 minute 36. Stay tuned if you want to see my fastest time later. Anyway, back to my progress. Looking at my latest power numbers, I can see I did a big step on the 20-minute and longer efforts. And since in summer I achieved some seasonal PBs outdoors for 1 minute and 5 minutes, I know I can get to my best level for the shorter efforts. So meanwhile, we finished the downhill and we approach the grid racing circuit here in Scotland. We have the Clyde kicker with 300 meters at 3.6%. You see this steep kicker coming up here. I'm here in a well position at the front and trying to do the least that is necessary to stay there with the group. I don't want to burn all my energy. I'm falling behind a bit here, doing my second best time up the Clyde kicker, which is fine, 406 watts, but I could have definitely done better here at this point. So I'm definitely benefiting from the big group here. I'm kind of rolling with the group. Everything is fine at this point. We are at 4.4 watts per kg average. You see, I'm in a good mood, enjoying the tunes in the ears, having some good music to get motivated for what is to come, because there is still a lot to come, as you can see on the top right in the profile. Next up, we have this hilly section, and you see the first proper attacks coming in at this point. The field is strung out here a bit. I'm trying to stay here with the front group. Don't want to be caught in some splits or behind some splits. And this cost me a bit of energy. You can see it in the power graph on the bottom, like some red sections here. But I'm staying there with the group. We will kind of get back all together. And this will not impact the race. But so far, pace is pretty high, still at 4.4 watts per kg after 11 minutes. And this will not get any slower probably. So the next test is coming up. The Castle KOM it is called, I believe. We will see it in a second. I'm trying to get there in a good position. Corkscrew Castle Climb, that's the proper name here on Strava. And you see here 360 meters, 4.3% average. And I'm taking this from the front here, putting in more than 10 watts per kg, staying with the first guys, setting in my best time here with 498 watts, almost 500 watts for 28 seconds. So pretty promising to this point. I was also happy here to be like there at the very front, because honestly, like remembering this race at the FRR tour in February, I was struggling here at this point when we reached here the breakaway loops. I was absolutely cooked, and I had to let go the group like in the second lap. And I mean, it's not a weird kind of slow here at this point, still 4.4 watts per kg. So it's pretty fast, but I'm feeling pretty good here. See also my heart rate at 160. That's almost recovery for me, especially in a race where you're always kind of a bit more nervous and excited. So that's why my heart rate is naturally also a bit higher. So you see, now we gotta tackle this climb 3 more times, and so far so good. I'm still in a very good position. First loop of this Nessie's loop 2 minutes 26, 269 watts. And you see, I got the anvil, and I felt like I was really fast in downhills today. I got a few anvils, and whenever I kind of used that, I got like in first position and yeah, overtook everyone. So it was a bit weird and strange because I'm a light guy, so I don't know why. Normally I get dropped in the downhill, but not this time as it seems. So third time up the breakaway bay climb here, and still trying not to do too much because it's not necessary to cross the finish line here on top in first position, 2 minutes 33, so 7 seconds slower. Again, another anvil for the third time. So let's hope that for the last time we will be a bit more lucky because there's still like after these loops, there's still the big test coming with the uphill finish. 5.4 kilometer to go, and I'm here tackling the last time up the breakaway bay in front of the group, trying to stay there with the group, putting in around 7 watts per kg. We're still doing 4.3 watts per kilogram average to this point. 2 minutes 32 for the third loop, so another 6 seconds slower. And you see I was upset here with getting another anvil here, another anvil power up, so a bit unlucky here, but what I didn't know at this point, we will have another chance to get another power up later before the uphill finish. So we're taking the reversed side of the Castle KOM, and I'm here at the very front. Like, that was pretty surprising for me. I was scared like that here first attacks will come, but not yet. So everyone is taking it pretty easy to this point, and I gotta use the anvil. I gotta get rid of it because you can see there is no more downhill after this. So I'm taking it and I'm going to the very front despite like just putting in like 2 watts per kg. So that was not ideal, and that was a big mistake. I could already see like in my eyes, like, oh damn, there's like lots of riders probably coming after me. And you can see here, I was pushed back to the end of the group. Oh, that was pretty bad to do. Like, I had to make up lots of position putting in here. You could see like more than 6 watts per kg to stay with the group, build up the momentum again, build up the speed, and yeah, stay with the front guys. But I mean, I was staying at the front for the whole race, but I'm kind of back. I moved backwards a bit, just around 20th position, and it costs a lot at this point to move up some positions. You can see I'm suffering 185 beats per minute heart rate, pushing 6 watts per kg at this point, 1.5 kilometers to go. First attacks at the front. It's getting more and more exciting here. Let's see when the guys will really start to attack hard. And you can see here the final banner. We will get one more power up, and are we lucky this time? Yes, we are. So finally, Feather for the final. This is really important. Just I think it's not even that important, but just like mentally, it gives you some push. And we are approaching the final square summit south, and I'm entering this here in like 6th position. So really good positioning. I'm pretty happy, except for that one mistake after the downhill. Where everyone overtook me, but we're really in a good position here with 700 meters to go. We are fighting for a good spot. I mean, I'm pretty cooked at this point, I can tell you, but I knew I need to push like these final few hundred meters. Also here, I could see that the gap is opening up, but I need to stay with these guys at the front. This will help me to get a bit of a draft, and I can catch back up. And we just have like 500 meters to go, and I'm here at the very front fighting with these guys for the podium. Even like it's not too far away. There's still a few guys here that are overtaking me, and I mean, I'm suffering here, 192 beats per minute and still 400 meters to go. So there's still a lot to come. You can see here 1 minute 27 was the final time up the square summit south. So record for me, 441 watts. And you can see final 250 meters. I'm trying everything in 9th position here at this point. But the gap is opening up. I gotta probably defend my position here to finish in top 10. But this guy in front of me, Hartmann, he's struggling to keep up the pace, and I want to catch him. I'm trying everything to catch him, and I can do so, and no one else can overtake me. So I'm finishing in 8th position, and that was really great. Happy with that. Another great result here, 8th position, just 3 seconds off the winner, Brisha, and 4.5 watts per kg for me. 5.5 watts per kg for 5 minutes power, 4.5 watts per kg for 20 minutes power. So really good effort. I was predicted to come 26th place, so finishing in 8th is really great. The power graph, you can also see a lot of attacks, a lot of intervals, hard accelerations, and this kind of, yeah, and according to the V ball, you can see I got more and more tired with kind of like every few minutes with every attack, and I could really empty my tank until the finish. And once again, pretty promising PBs here, very close to my 5 minutes, 8 minutes, and 10 minutes efforts. Also 25 minutes, not far off here with 4.5 watts per kg. So absolutely happy with the effort, with the result. The Rhea raced also finishing here second stage overall, 136th position to this point. Pretty fine for me in overall GC in this September ZRacing Series. I'm sitting in 48th position, 1 minute 27 down on the leader, French guy Baptiste Gabet. So yeah, absolutely happy with that. Still leading in Austria, Austrian ranking. I mean, again, competition is not too high, but still happy to be like fastest Austrian in Zwift Racing September Series. So yeah, and also this comparison is very interesting with like the FRR tour in February. So I got 3 minutes faster while I still having the same heart rate. I mean, you have to think about that. In February, I got dropped and I had to write like the last third by myself. So this definitely cost a lot of time, but still, as I told you before, really happy with my progress. I will still try to up my game. I think I can get to the best guys if I will have good training for the next few weeks and then 1 or 2 months. I can definitely improve a bit longer, a bit more for that. And then let's see what is possible in the next races. So that was it for today. If you enjoyed the race, drop a like, subscribe for more race breakdowns, and let me know in the comments how did stage 2 go for you. See you in the next one. Cheers and ride on.